So I wanted to show you guys this pretty quick. This is a very old 80 gigabyte iOmega expansion drive, probably from like the mid 2000s when 80 gigabytes was something that you needed, like from to actually have on USB. So I'm just running a defragment just because I deleted a bunch of files, and I figure I may as well, before I put it away for a long time, I may as well just sort of get everything in a nice line. So as it's moving files across this large space, this is sort of a graphical representation of what the hard drive actually looks like from, say, like the inside to the outside. It's hard to actually put it in words, but imagine this as a sort of graphical representation of the space on the disks on the platters. So what's happening right now is the yellow is reading, green is writing. So essentially it's moving data from like here to there, and they say when the next part goes, it should be pretty soon. It'll be going from, maybe it'll take a while, just change from 4 to 3. It's a slow old drive running over USB 2, so, but just bear with me for a second. So essentially it's writing parts there, just move, so it's writing from there to there. So imagine that as the head is actually having to write back and forth like this, across the, as it reads, it writes, it reads, it writes, it reads, it writes, and it just does this. So you should be able to hear this. As it's writing across the surface of the disk from the very far away different spots of the drive, like say from the outside of the platter to the inside of the platter, should be writing stuff to the outside. I don't know if Defragler does that. I figure outside stuff written on the outside of the platter is probably read faster, so I don't know how that works. But essentially that's, you can hear it sort of clicking from back side to side. And every once in a while it changes pitch, and it goes higher, it goes softer, or the clicks become louder and softer. That is the head moving to actual different parts of the hard drive. And this is why I love hard drives so much. They're incredible. I mean, by today's standards, they're awfully slow. I'm booting off of an SSD, and I've got a lot of my main apps and programs running off of an SSD, so I know what speed is like nowadays. Well, I know, like in comparison, it's not an RAID or anything. It's just regular SSD boot. So I mean, by today's standards, this is absolutely archaic. But there's something that is completely endearing about hard drives, is that they're the only thing that's remained mechanical inside your computer, other than say the fans or something like that. And the fact that they can write, I mean, like nowadays the the tolerances inside hard drives are like, I heard a good comparison today that like the head is about as far away from the platter as like half of a virus. That size is how close they're flying to the platter. And the fact that they can read within those tolerances and write and perform really finite data movements is absolutely still phenomenal to me, and I will never get over how brilliant hard drives are. Well, we move into this era of flash storage, and as technology continues to grow. So I just thought I'd show you that, and we'll end on the sound of the hard drive clicking away as the activity light. So yeah, hope you enjoyed.